Ooh, I set my phone down. Hopefully it don't fall. I think it's gonna be anchored on this little thing. I don't know how bad these roads are. Yeah, we don't know. We'll just see. Push it down a little bit. So today I was thinking about something. I was thinking about like how people can be jealous. I'm Lisa, by the way. So I was thinking how I believe when I first noticed jealousy, and I can tell you it was way back when, about in junior high, I believe, when I first noticed jealousy. And you know, when you a kid, you be so petty. You be like, oh, they doing this because I'm doing it. They trying to act like me or whatever. You know, that's how I was thinking. But hindsight being 2020, thinking about how people can be jealous, even way back when, one of the signs is they do copycat you. And it's like when you doing your natural self, they low-key imitate you to the point where you don't want to do what you would normally do. Now, as a kid, of course, like I said, being petty, I'd be like, oh, they wearing their glasses because I'm wearing mine. Or they trying to talk like me. Like, what they even doing? So, you know, in my little kitty mind, I'm just thinking like, oh, well, they trying to act like me. Well, I'm not going to do it no more. So they can't even copycat me. Now, it's a difference between y'all twinning and, or it's even accidental. And you be like, oh, shoot, girl, you look good. I see you, you know, stuff like that. But it's also a difference when it's they really imitating you. Like they really trying to look like you, act like you, move like you, almost like really be like you. Strange stuff. And if you're not careful, you will be kind of like how my kitty brain was, trying to not do what you would normally do because you don't want somebody to copy you. Another sign I would say of jealousy. Now, it's funny that I'm thinking about jealousy because every time I've seen jealousy, it always was people that I felt like was close most of the time. 9 times out of 10, it was like a friend that I felt like we was real close. And now me, I ain't gonna lie, I would consider myself a lame because, you know, as like, let me think how I could put it, like regular beauty standards or something. Like I probably don't match regular beauty standards. I always been taller, even though I'm only 5'7". Most of the time I have been taller than the women around me. You know, I wear glasses, and back then it just really wasn't as popular because they'll say like you're dirty. But I didn't understand, still don't really, why somebody would try to imitate me or be mad that I'm me. Strange stuff, I don't know. But this other sign is the person will they'll try to hide how they feel, but you can low-key see it. It's like you can see it. I don't know how to really explain it, but okay, imagine that you are telling them something bad. They all into it. And you like low-key venting. This is your friend. This is somebody you know, love, and trust. You venting, and you know, you telling them what's going on. They all into it. They want to know more. And really don't even give you something either encouraging or something that's like a better point of view. They really just want to hear you vent, and then, you know, they might say something like, oh, well, dang, if I was doing it, I'd do this, because that couldn't be me. Like, you better than me. And you know when folks say that, they really throwing shade. Now, I be saying, I don't think throwing shade, because I'm going to tell you, well, you like it, I love it, and you going to absolutely know I do not like nor love if something that hurts you. You don't know about it. That might hurt your feelings a little bit, but honestly, it's all in love, because I know you better than that. But back to the main point. The person, they'll act like they interested in your bad time. Then, when you having a good time, it's almost like they almost get quiet. Like they're not as loud in the good time as they are in the bad time. In the good time, you don't hear as many inquiries. They're not questioning a whole lot. They just like, oh, okay, that's good, all right. And usually when people get, I don't know how necessarily males would do it, because males don't express how they feel quite like females will. So with females, I say it's two things. When you get high pitched, you excited, or when you get high pitched, you lying. So you can almost, because you gonna feel it. Like if you feel something negative when you tell somebody something, and you low key feel like, man, I gotta kind of bag up. Like I don't really want to hurt them. And you ain't trying to hurt them, like hurt their feelings or like be bragging, but like deep down, it's almost like, dang, like I want to tell them, but I know the situation they're in, I don't think they're going to be really just happy for me, so you almost want them to find out about it. Like, that's jealousy. Like, if somebody can't be happy for you, whether they're going through a good time or a bad time, or they feel like they would rather, they inquire more about your business during a bad time, that's a sign of jealousy. Like, you shouldn't even be rejoicing in my bad time, but then you feeling all lowly in spirit in my good time. And if we friends, you already know. I know the struggle. And if I'm with you, I probably done been through the struggle with you too. So I'm just like, clap for me when I'm happy. So that's the second sign of jealousy. I say another sign of jealousy is, say that you ain't trying to, show off, but you can't help what you got. You just put together what you got, and it could be something you done had 4-5 years. Like they say, you don't have to have $1 million to look like $1 million. But anyway, say like your friend is jealous of you because you dressing nice and it's an event. Now you might think, oh man, shoot, I really ain't got nothing to wear, I'm just gonna match this up together. And they might say something like, okay, now you heard that, okay, yeah, I see that, that's cute. You hear what they saying, but you also hear how they saying it, because they can say it in a tone of like, like, dang, like, oh, that's what you gonna do. Or they can say, oh, okay, I see you. Like I said, when you high pitched as a female, you gonna be more excited. Like I said, I don't really know how males necessarily express excitement to other males, but I know females express it like, okay, girl, I see you. We gotta hype you up like that. But and somebody be, or they look at you kind of funny, like they look at you low key sideways, and it's almost like you gonna catch it at the corner of your eye. You gonna catch it like, dang, did I see them like look at me funny? And the first couple times it happened, you might not even notice it. You might just be like, maybe I'm tripping. Nah, maybe I'm tripping. Then the next time, you're gonna be like, man, I really feel, maybe they got something going on, but I really feel like something up. But it's almost like, because you know that's your friend, you're not gonna think that they on that type of mindset. You ain't gonna think that, oh, my friend jealous of me. Like, why would they be jealous of me? That's gonna be your thought. Why would they be jealous of me? But you ain't gonna be thinking that they actually are jealous of you. So when you catch that little glance of they looking at you sideways, either they gonna be looking at you with disgust, or they gonna low key roll their eyes, stuff like that. Then you know, like, I wonder what that about. You know what I'm saying? And so you'll just be thinking like, dang, did I do something? And you want to come at them, but you don't really know how to come at them, because you're going to be thinking like, I don't really want to offend them if I'm wrong. And then if you ask them, most times, ain't nobody going to tell you, oh, I'm jealous of you. No, they're not going to do that. But a lot of the time, they will sit there and they'll say something like, oh, everything's fine. When you ask, hey girl, everything good or whatever. I just was checking in on us, making sure we straight. They go like, oh no, girl, everything fine. I mean, we straight. What made you say that? And you just kind of brush it off. Like, I mean, I don't really know. Like, I just had to make sure we was alright. I mean, it just sometimes be a lot of stuff going on. You know, you'll brush it off, but you know, deep down, they had this look about them. Their energy changed. And boy, when I tell you, jealousy have a strong feeling. Like, the person that's jealous will have such a strong feeling towards the person they jealous of. And a lot of times, the person that's receiving the jealousy, the friend or whoever, they'll be like, man, I really feel like a strong sense. But like I said, you ain't even gonna be thinking like that with your friend. Especially like if you've been knowing them for a long time. That's my thing. So, you know, them just a couple of the signs of jealousy. And I would say it really ain't even worth being jealous of nobody, because jealous is such a nasty spirit. Jealousy really will have you do some things out the norm, like really psychopathic, just crazy type stuff, just out of pure jealousy. And the person that somebody jealous of, they wouldn't even be like thinking on it. And it's very scary. It's very scary when somebody is jealous of you, because you don't know how far they'll take it, just so you won't be on that pedestal that they have in their head. And that's the thing. It's really a head issue. It's really a head issue. All of what they thinking is in their head. It's a spirit of not feeling worthy within yourself. It's that spirit of thinking somebody is better than you, and they're trying to show you up, and you got to do something about it, because how dare they? It's really a nasty spirit. Like, it makes you bitter, and the person they're receiving it, once you know somebody jealous of you, you get disgusted. Like, dang, man, like, why would you do that? Like, whatever I got, you got. Like, you a solid person. That's the type of line you gonna be on. You ain't trying to brag or nothing. You will hope that your friend will be happy for you with whatever y'all go through, good times and all this kind of stuff. You will really hope your friend be happy for you. You will really hope that we coming up together. If you fall, I pick you up. If I fall, you pick me up. But with that spirit, you have to get away from that spirit, because it'll get worse. It'll consume the person, and it'll just, you don't know what this person will do. That's why they got all these TV shows. And jealousy ain't just no friendship. It can be romantic relationships. Now I don't know how it is in the same sex relationships, but I'm pretty sure jealousy is jealousy, no matter same sex or heterosex. Jealousy is jealousy. And you wouldn't even think that a male will be jealous of a female, but man, and I tell you some of the stuff I've been through, and I just was like, I can't even believe that you would really sit there and watch me fail and won't even say nothing. Like, you will literally just really watch me go through the most, and you got a solution or a suggestion to whatever I'm going through from a male. It's some crazy stuff. So that's why I was just like, you know, jealousy is toxic, and jealousy is very dangerous. So if you catch somebody being jealous, I say, 1, be careful. 2, call out that spirit. And 3, if you need to get away, then you gotta get away. But I say, move strategically, because they jealous, they're gonna be watching. Anyway, have a great one.